Welcome to this episode of The Path to Performance Excellence with mental performance coach Tommy Richardson.
How good are you at influencing someone else? When I think about influence, I have a lot of folks that ask me, said, look, I need to make a sale. I need to persuade. I need to get folks to follow my directions, my ideas. And influence becomes a major, major factor in communication. Some people are pretty good at it. Others are not so good at all. Okay. So I'd like to spend a little bit of time with you this morning just thinking about influence and what that means and how it looks. Now, a lot of people, when you think about influence, they immediately think of persuading. Yeah, that's a part of it. Also, certainly the whole concept of being able to sell your ideas, sell your products, sell your services, that's all a part of influence and a major part of communication. And when you think about that whole area, you got to think about, well, how good am I? Okay. And then what do I need to do to get better? And as we take a look at some of those kind of things we need to do to get better, I want to share just a little bit about that whole area of influence. I think there are two key elements for you to become a better influencer, okay? A persuader, a salesperson, certainly, yes. Number one is credibility. Credibility, that's who you are, okay? That's your character, that's your ability to relate to somebody else. That is such an important part of being able to influence somebody. The second part of that is your communication skills. How do I communicate with that and get that message across in order to get someone to buy my thoughts, ideas, concepts? There's a lot of things we can share in that. And in the workshop that I do around influence, we talk about 5 to 7 ways that you can really hone in on and improve your influence skills. And some of them are very, very simple, okay? Let's take credibility just as one to be able to talk about. Credibility comes from a number of things. First, there's a term that we use, and it's called propriety, and that comes from the word proper. When you're approaching someone to influence them, what's the proper way to do that? It might be your dress, it might be your demeanor, it might be any number of things that a person would be attracted to you and like to hear what you have to say. That is a very simple one, but it's very important. One of the things we talk about a lot, do I show up on time? If I'm going to influence you to take action, am I late? Am I continually late? And we talk about ways to improve that one, okay? There's another thing about credibility that's very, very important. That's your ability, that's your character. That's your honesty, that's your integrity, and that's the way that you do business. You tell the truth. You're certainly dealing with honesty as you deal with somebody else, because if you don't, you're going to lose that person credibility-wise. The third one, and we will talk about that maybe in another session, is do you have the ability to develop trust? If I have the ability to develop trust with you, then a certain amount of credibility is in store, and we have that going for us. Now, I'm going to save the communication to another session. Plug in. I'll be talking about it. I'll be doing some videos on it. I'll be helping you to get better at influencing, a major, major part of you building your business and certainly building your interaction and relationships with other people. Follow me on CoachTom.net.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Path to Performance Excellence with Tommy Richardson. For more great information, visit Tommy's website at CoachTom.net.